Why don't you ever cut all the way to the edges? Why don't you like doing that? You really need to go past the edge, or we're gonna...
I thought that was the inside one.
You didn't even go to the edge, I'm saying. And like this one right here, you didn't even cut that and stuff. I mean, I gotta get the saw back out this morning because these cuts aren't even far enough. That one is, but these ones aren't. Here, turn it down and jump out for a second. Don't jackhammer this part right here because I'm going to drive in here where this is so I can kind of try to scoop out as much as possible.
I didn't want to cut into the concrete like I did over there.
What?
You said don't touch nothing.
This one, what the fuck is that? Oh man, I didn't even see that.
I didn't either.
Good lordy. The butcher.
This is you recorded me doing this.
Huh?
This is the one you recorded me doing.
I know, I didn't record. I didn't see you. I didn't know you did that. Yeah, I gotta get the fucking saw back out because that's not even
got a big saw?
to either corner. That's just gonna be a disaster. There could be a piece of rebar in there. Absolute disaster. Okay, so here's how you figure out concrete. You measure length times width. That's really easy, right? Now you can't forget that. Square footage, how you get the square footage for something is length times width. It's super simple. You know, so this one has a width of 6 and a length of 9. A width of 6 and a length of 9. So how many square footage is this? Right here.
6 times 9, right?
Yeah.
Was that 50 something?
You should know because of the 9 rule, the 9 trick. Multiplying by 9.
Yeah.
6 times 9.
I think it's like 54.
Yeah. Because 5 plus 4 equals 9, right? So, anyways. So that square footage is 54. And then you can sit there and keep adding it up. So you write 54 down and you come here and you'd measure up your other holes as far as like 2 by, we already know it's 9. So this would be 18. Then you add 54 plus 18. Anyways, you get your total square yardage. If you're doing a driveway and it's a 10-foot driveway by 30, how many square foot is that?
10 times 30.
What is it? Yeah, so 300 square foot. So after that, you go and you Google concrete estimator. There's a few other ways. There's tons of them. There's a few other ways to do it just through math. Like if it was 4 yards, I'll show you how I can do it with the calculator. If it was, what did we say, 300, let's say 300 square foot and divided by 80 equals 3.75 yards of concrete. And I'll show you how on the concrete estimator that's the same for 4 inches of concrete. That's like if you're doing a driveway, it makes it really easy. 10 by 30. This one you don't even have to have the square footage. But if you have your total square footage, say you didn't multiply all these and you find out your total square footage was 120, then you can go 10 by 12. 10, you know, you can make up your own length and width just to get your square footage in there. So that's that 10 by 30, 3.75 yards. Exactly the same. Bro, I got shit to do. You can't be doing me like this every day. He's like, I broke something. I'm like, stop it. I don't have the money. I don't got the time. You gotta stop. Everybody is. Concrete rake, brand new. Oh, he's gonna break that today too. How much you wanna bet? What's up? How's it going?
Pretty good. Here, pop stuff this gravel over here.
Yeah, you can dump it in there. That's fine.
Yeah, I saw them. They have water somewhere.
Water?
Yeah, do they have it on the side of the building over here?
Yeah, there's water right here on this side and in the back. I think you guys are keeping me busy. I don't know, you guys still looking for the leak and all that?
Yeah, they found it.
They found it?
Yeah.
stay in there.
I was gonna let you do it.
No. You gotta stay in the machine. Come on this angle. Back, stop. Just back up and get this way, bro. You're driving me crazy. All right, blade down. Come to me. Blade down. Come on. Come to me. Have your blade down and just drive forward. Just drive forward, bro. More. Faster. Ow. Got me? Push. No, push. Push. That hurt yourself. Throw it to me. 3. So what do you do first?
First thing I do is I make sure it's straight. I gotta unplug it.
Yeah. Okay. As long as you got that. I mean, it's about a gallon every 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, so you go, when you listen to it, when you hear that splash, you go 1, and then when you hear it again, it's like 1.
Every revolution then? Oh, okay.
And then you go to 2, Mississippi.
So it really is only 1 second. Damn. Yeah, I put every bit of 40 gallons in.
It's like 2 seconds, like if you just go 1, 2.
That's what I do is 1, 1000, 2, 1000. I just do 2 seconds. Yeah, and I've seen it spray out, but I don't know the exact what the number's supposed to be, gallons per second. So.
That's how I was taught. It's just like every splash you go 1, then Mississippi.
Okay.
Splash, and then 2, Mississippi.
Okay.
That's
Good to know.
Every time you do the Mississippi.
That looks like diarrhea.
And then every time you add water, what, it's 30 revolutions or something like that you're supposed to do?
I go based on how many yards. If you have
and water.
yards on, you
Uh-huh.
don't put that much water in, you don't have to.
Right, yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
gonna get mixed up real quick.
I got you.
Yeah, this is how they have it in the video.
Yes,
right
I
here.
know. And that's not how. That's not good to pour it like this. You're supposed to pour everything out of 4-inch slump, really. I'm sure he's been on some government jobs where they got guys out there checking the slump before that. All that.
You gotta test the load, then you can't add water.
Yep. So I'm trying to teach you how to the right way, the real way to pour concrete, not like this.
So you can't have it this wet when it comes to.
No.
Don't touch it. Oh,
No.
just watch it. My bad.
Like this. Yeah. And you got to be deliberate about it, like you know what you're doing. Because if they see you skittishly doing it, they're not going to listen. That's stop. Okay. And that's shoot it out. That's down with the shoot. If it goes down anymore.
You want it down some more?
No. See how I'm telling them? Driver! All right, so this hole ended up really deep and ate up a lot of concrete. What do? We just ran out of concrete. There's only 2 things that we can actually do.
I say, I don't know, but just guess we do one side, or we make some more concrete, which we don't have enough of that.
Be more specific. I don't even know what the hell you're saying right now.
We do one side of the.
You see how I kicked my feet off on here first?
Yeah.
And I only left.
Footprints.
Yeah, but it stopped. I walked all the way up to the front of his truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a lot better than just slopping it all over the place. There's 2 options. What do we do?
We can do half of the hole.
Okay, be more specific.
Okay, so this side was done. So what you did over there, could be messed up. You chopped it in half and you finished one side.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do that because it's a big mess having to do it like that. That's one way to do it, but that's one of the options. There's 2 options. We can call and try to order more concrete. Say we ran out. But I don't want to call up just to get a yard of concrete, you know what I mean? I don't like doing that.
So what do we do, boss?
Plus, I don't like doing that to them. So the other option, besides calling for more concrete and being like, shit, is, but you got it really wet, and it's not hot out, is to put a board in here. Really, we can't just smooth it off and then cut this out and shit. We need to rake, push this up as far, start screeding it, push this mud up as far as we can that way, screed it, get a board in as far as wherever we can to use as much concrete as we can. So it should be about a board about right here probably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that what we can do after we get that board in there is when we pour it, we'll just pour this whole section in one section.
Okay. Another question. Are we going to need anything to hold the boards up? We're going to need stuff to hold the boards up? Because they're not, the boards are not just going to stay and hold this concrete over, is it?
Yeah.
So we won't have to put no.
No, I'm saying this way you're gonna need form setting stuff. You need a couple pins, you need a couple nails, you need a hammer and a sledgehammer, and then a board that'll fit this. Where's that board? Make sure this is right. Grab that board, set it on top of this one. Too high.
Push it down.
Yeah, work with me. Set it on there. Smack it down. Oh. Yeah, a little bit more. You want it to be sitting on that, you know what I'm saying?
So you want it to be sitting on the curb?
Yeah, and a little tiny bit more, a little bit more. That's gonna be good enough. All right, let's nail it, sucker.
Okay, there we go.
The only reason I just pulled it like that, I'm floating way high. I'm not trying to get the right grade. I'm knocking down the big stuff. That way I can come back and start doing this. See how I'm doing that? Yeah. Like that. That whole motion, and then I'm not coming back. You could, when you get good, you can kind of do stuff like that. But if I do that, it's just to knock down the hill. and then I'm coming back. Does that make sense? At least a little bit. Hey Kenny, it's Steve with TempStop. Seeing if I could get 4 yards for tomorrow at 12. Same place. All right, appreciate it, thank you. I'm making sure this thing gets flat, you know what I'm saying?
It's back on the truck.
Go grab all the tools you put up and bring them back. No, I'm just joking. Just grab the finished broom. I really need that. And just a shovel. Hey, grab the flathead shovel. Yeah, bring the flathead. Let me see it real quick. You're having to press it too far down to get your... Start off like this. Clean your form off. Or your concrete or whatever. And then like this. You know why I'm doing that? Why I do that first?
Get your line.
Not to get the rocks out of the damn way. You're sitting there cramming them down to smooth out the edge. I pushed them out of the way already. Mine already pushed out of the way. I don't have to sit there and do whatever the hell you're doing to try to close it up. Mine are already out of the way. Now if I take a little cream and rub it in here, bro, I mean, it's really simple. I mean, it's actually not hard at all. So try to do it like that, and I don't know, man, just you can go over what I did, but open the edge up, push the rocks out of your way first, because what you're doing is you're going straight for it, trying to finish it. So you're having to put too much pressure on this inside one to try to get it closed up. When, plus, you know, just the normal, getting used to the finesse of it all, but. Let me show you this trowel. The reason people love using it, look at this shit. Look at this shit. And if it's flat, it makes it a lot easier to do. And as it gets drier, it'll get even, this is how you make like a garage floor. And as it gets harder, you keep going until you burn. It's called burning it in. And it'll actually start turning black. And it'll be like fucking troweling hard concrete at the end. And that's when you're done. But look how good that looks, even while it's wet, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah. If the whole pad was like that? Shit. But you're not supposed to trowel exterior concrete. So that's why we don't do it. And freeze thaw climates. And in California you can. Stuff like that.
He said I could jump in it.
After we leave, yeah, you can do whatever you want. That whole edge is rolled.
Rolled?
Yeah, it's all rolled. You know, you can't see this part. That's low, that's high, right?
Yeah.
You can see that, right? That's lower than this.
So I need to bring that other part down.
No. You need to get it to where this is the same as that. That's all. I mean, that's what it is. Now I need cream for that, right?
Yep.
I'm just grabbing it right on my tailpiece. And then once I have enough there and this edge is looking good, all I'm gonna do is stick just this part in there. On both sides. I'm doing that on both sides, you know? Until that corner looks like that. Again, that's all rolled right there. See how the edge is flat like that? Just pull it from, did you shake it out? Yeah. Make sure it's straight, square. Remember that square thing? You gotta angle it a little bit. That here, I'll straighten it up for you. That's straight, right? Go ahead. Okay, see how rough it is?
Yeah.
This was in the shade, so it's not as hard. So we're gonna have to just wait until, watch. See all my fingers right here?
Yeah.
When you pretty much aren't getting, that's actually, this part's good enough to broom, but this overall, it's still a little wet, maybe 5, it's almost there. So if it was really too wet, you literally see concrete wetness on my fingertips. Once you can touch it, you'll get the feel of it. But that actually is what it's supposed to be like to broom. So that's actually what it feels like, is like that.
No.
But over here is, yeah, it's more wet right here. So when I do that same thing over there, you see how much more concrete I have?
Yeah.
So that's why that side's still a little bit wet. So we're gonna, when we go to broom this, since we know this one's a little bit, this side's a little bit drier, we'll like scrub it halfway, give this a little extra broom, then push it and then pull it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so broom it and broom it.
Yeah, broom this, like this dry half first a little bit, maybe just one pull or whatever, one push halfway and lift it up, and then start all over and do the full push. And that will give this like twice as much broom as the other side. Does that make sense? We still gotta wait like 5 minutes, but yeah, so, or when it's wet, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and hold on. Yeah, go ahead and push this part. Make sure you overlap and just push halfway. So when you get halfway, just lift it up. Don't start on so much on the, yeah. All right, get halfway to where it's starting to get wet. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now lift it up. Yep. Now, I like that broom that's on there, so we know that's gonna be good. So now, knock your crap out of there. You gotta be easy. This shit will break.
Yeah.
So I try to be as nice as I can to it. Now, just reach over, which again, if say it was wet, it's a winter day, it's wet, we poured this wet slab, we're trying to broom it to go home. Also, here, grab your end. I would have to come and grab your end of the broom and walk all the way around the other side of the slab. If we were just pulling it, not doing a push pull, and we're trying to get out of there and broom it and get the broom on, then you just pull it. So right here, it's too wet, so we're only gonna be pulling it. So I brought you over here, which you could have lifted it up and set it down over here, but I'm just habits and kind of showing you what it is. Now just pull it. And if you'll notice, that's an even broom. It might be a little bit wetter of a broom on this side, but not by much.
Hey, you walk through that?
I don't think you did. He just started running. He was like, fuck that. I ain't talking to them guys. You must have scared the crap out of that dude. He said something, he just started, he's like, I'm getting out of here.
I don't care, well, don't step on shit I work on.
Yeah, he didn't step on it.
That's how I'm gonna be towards everybody too. Boy, girl, baby, dog. Don't walk in that shit. That's rude. We gotta read. That took literally fucking 4 hours to tear out.
Right? Brand new sprayer, baby.